Titans. Welcome to another Form Titan video, and in this video I'll show you how to preview multiple PDFs based on conditions. So this is going to be a really awesome video because we've implemented this new feature and something I think you're really going to use in the future and you'll really like it as well. So what I'll do is I'll create some stuff here and I'll show you how all of it works. I like to do this video from scratch rather than have it pre-built so everybody gets the idea, because someone here may be a complete beginner compared to someone who's pretty advanced, therefore they don't really need the first 5 or 6 minutes of building this, but it's always good to have it. So yeah, let's get started. We'll call this one account details, and I'll get some text box, and we'll call this one account name. Move this over here. Call this one account number. And then this one annual revenue. And I'm going to get a nice little drop down here. And we'll call this one account type. And in this video, I'm not going to specifically push data to Salesforce. It is just to kind of show you what we're sort of doing and how we're going to generate multiple PDFs based on the criteria. Okay, so there it is, and then I'm going to get a button over here, and we'll make this a bit wider, and we'll call this, let's call this generate account summary. And then I'll get a hidden field. This is going to be the important part because in order to generate conditions, you need to have a hidden field. So ours will be called preview condition, this hidden field. Okay, and in here, I'm going to set this to a condition. I'm going to say, when this button is clicked, set value to be account. And you'll see why I'm doing all of this now. It will all start to make a lot of sense. And then I'll just copy this, and then we'll bring this one over here. We'll call this contact details. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write some contact. So we'll call this contact name. Call this contact number. Contact email, and then we'll call this contact account, and I'm just going to give this a standard value of Form Titan. And then in here, in the condition, I'm going to say set the value to be contact in my hidden field. Okay, and then finally I'm going to create one more, and we'll call this one case. And we'll call this case number, case subject, and we'll call this one case source, and this one case priority. And then in here, I'm going to set the condition and set the value to be case. And then finally, I'll just call this one generate case summary, generate contact summary. So here's what I've done so far. I've created each section, and basically all I've said is every time this is clicked, pass the value in here. So this one's called account, this one's called contact, this one's called case. Okay, that's what I've done. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my multiple PDFs. So if I go to my document generation, let's get rid of this, or we'll do this from scratch completely. Let me delete this as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is what you'll see from scratch is like this, like default. Then you click and edit, And this works with dynamic and basic PDF, so bear in mind that you can use both. Settings, I'll use account as a comment, and then I'll click apply, and then I'll insert my page and use my account PDF. We'll put this to 50% zoom for now, and then from here on I can go account name, account number, we'll put annual revenue, and then finally account type. Okay, so that's my number one PDF that I'm going to generate. Now, here's the main bit. When you go into settings and condition, you've got something called preview condition. This is the bit I want you to focus on. If you check this, what you can do is you can select your hidden field. For me, it's going to be preview condition hidden field, and I want to pass the value. Obviously, I know I've passed the value account. That's what needs to be done. So you just set your value in there. That this is my preview condition hidden field, and value must equal account, and then only preview. They're allowed to preview this. So we'll click apply, and that's number one done. Now let's move on to number two. Let's enable it. Go to settings, and we're going to say contact, and let's set a condition. We're going to say preview condition is going to be preview condition hidden field equals contact. Click apply. Let's insert our page. Cool. Now let's insert some data. Contact name. I'm going to set this to 50. Contact email. We'll insert contact number. And then finally contact account. Like this. Okay, all of that's done, we're good to go. Click apply, set my condition. My final one is going to be called case. Okay, so let's go to edit. I'm going to put a comment in here that this is for case. Next one is going to be preview condition. It's going to be preview condition value equals case. Simple. Click apply, and now it's a matter of inserting my page. Okay, now let's do case number, case source, let's do case subject, and then finally case priority. Cool, done. And then remember, we've already set the condition, preview condition to be preview condition equals case. Now you don't have to check preview before submit for this. As long as you set the condition, it should work fine. So click apply. Now all I've got to do is go in here and say if current field is not empty, then go ahead and execute the submit button. That's it, which will generate the preview for me. So let's see how it works. Let's go into preview. There's my form. Let's enter some data. ft.com 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9, and then account is form Titan, case 02, case subject faulty form, case source web, and table, we'll just call it priority form Titan. Okay, so look what happens now. If I click this button, it's going to generate my account PDF. Okay, if I now click on this button, it's going to generate my contact PDF. If I now click on this button, it's going to generate my case PDF. So it's literally that simple to set it all up, that all you've got to make sure is you've got a hidden field, because remember, this only works with a hidden field. You set your logic up, and then you just simply say, if I select contact, I'm passing the value contact in here, and then simply in your preview conditions, which is within the PDF itself, you need to define that what that value is going to be. So to do that, you go into your PDF, go to settings, you go to condition, preview condition, choose your hidden field in here, and then put your value, and you're good to go. And this is how it's done.